Okay.
Okay, the recording has started. I will share the slides now.
Okay, I'll start. Hello everyone, my name is Mishika Puri, and today me and my group members are going to present on Violet Accommodations Limited. Uh, we will be presenting a financial analysis report to our professor Keval Shah. So first I'm going to give some introduction about the topic. Violet Accommodation Limited. It has been a pillar of high quality lodging since its establishment in 1980s in Ontario. It was founded by Lee Chun and family. VAL has consistently delivered tailored accommodation experiences to its clientele. However, in recent years, uh, have posed challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic, leading to increased expenses and violate income, resulting in declining profits. To navigate these turbulent times, Val had made a strategic decision to appoint Fang Jing as CEO. With over 40 years of experience, Fang Jing brings a wealth of expertise in strategic planning to guide Val through its challenges. So, next I'm going to talk about key challenges faced by Val. So, first, it is key challenges to VAL is actively addressing key challenges to enhance financial performances. Measures include identifying causes of declining profits and formulating tailored remedies. Additionally, VAL is implementing cost control measures, improving cash flow management, streamlining operations through technology integration, and exploring strategies to maximize revenue while ensuring competitiveness. These efforts underscore VAL's commitment to strengthening its financial position and driving sustainable growth in the lodging industry. Now I'm going to talk about Violet Accommodation Limited. Next slide, please. Pricing strategy of Violet Accommodation Limited. Violet Accommodation Limited operates in short-term lodging in Toronto, providing additional services such as furniture and housekeeping. The company encounters seasonal fluctuations in occupancy rates, experiencing peak demand during the summer and spring months. To address pricing strategies, VAL addresses both traditional and innovative approaches. Now I'm going to call Arnesh to further present on the topic.
Anish, unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. Hi, Professor. I will be taking you forward with the revised sales bonus structure. So when it comes to the sales bonus structure, the company will need to work on these aspects so that their employees are motivated and they work in the maintaining the vision and mission of the particular their organization. So the first one is tie bonuses to the sales target. This basically means when they adopt a system in which bonuses will be combined with the sales target, and this will motivate the employees to work harder, and which obviously will combine with the targets of the company. The second one is incorporate customer satisfaction metrics, which basically means the best way you can get the you can get the feedback of the customer experiences from the customer itself. So you need to create surveys like feedbacks, and also check in with your customers so that if they are happy with the product or what feedback they have, within which you can improve the product. The third one is VAL needs to focus on retention along with the getting a new grip of customers as well. They need to maintain those customers as well. So if any of the customer is deciding to leave this organization, they need to win them back by having some great promotions, or this is basically the employees trying to win win the customers back. The fourth one is the VAL should also offer non-monetary incentives to their customers. They should not only offer the bonuses that I mentioned in the first part to the sales target, but they should also look at the longer run. They should tell them what's the end goal, what's the end goal of the company. It's not only to make money, but career advancement opportunities and recognition to the employees as well. Next slide, please. How they can improve the cash flow management. So successful cash flow management plays a central role in any enterprise to provide operational support, fund the growth incentive, and build a healthy financial system. So the first one is develop a collection policy. So by this, I mean by developing an operation system for collecting the aged accounts. And if those accounts are not being settled, they should also put some interest so that even if the companies are not paying them on time, they are also implementing the interest who are delaying their payments as well. The second one is monitor cash flow proactively. So apply the meaningful cash flow forecasting and monitoring in order to indicate the timing of cash issues which they are facing with the other companies. So this will develop a proactive vision for cash flow handling that will allow for unforeseen and seasonal surges as well. The next one is diversity financing options. So if you look at the other ways of raising money, for instance, credit lines, invoicing financing, or asset-based lending to supplement your cash requirements and greater flow gaps. Compare these cost effectiveness and flexibility of multiple financing instruments to other companies so that they can lead to a better vision and mission. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. I will forward it to Akin.
Yeah, right now we need to look at the VAL actually want to reduce their costs, and they have already identified that some of the other costs incurred on the laundry, which they already identified. But however, we need to do the calculation for the annual cost, and which in our report we've already done the calculation, and it was identified that the calculated amount sum up to $101,000, and the original annual outsourcing cost was $18,000. We're looking at the cost savings on the actual and the outsourcing. We are able to say that the procuring laundry equipment will waste additional $83,000. So the comparison analysis is well presented here, and then we see that now they should be looking at more of a saving cost, which is to continue with the outstanding outsourcing rather than procuring the laundry. This then I'll have to introduce Nikul so that it goes into the next phase of it. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Let's dive into the strategic aspect of Violet Accommodation Limited, focusing on VAL's key challenges and strategic initiatives across several critical areas. So my first point is about margin analysis. VAL's margin analysis reveals a concerning trend of declining profitability, that is 3.5% of total revenue and decreased to 2.9% still 2022 despite revenue growth. This signals the urgent need for revising its pricing strategy and cost structures. Adjusting this will be crucial for revising the downtrend in VAL's margin and ensuring financial sustainability. My second point is about addressing owner or vendor cost. Next slide, please. Regarding owner, we are allocating a sustainable revenue share to VAL's partners. We must negotiate these terms and explore in-house service options to improve profitability. Like there are many options. Strategic negotiations and cost-effective service management could lead to significant financial improvements. We can integrate it with external software also, which I will tell in next point. My next point is project financial statements. Analyzing VAL's financial statements, we see a clear picture of VAL's growth and the pressure on profitability due to rising operational costs. We can also have a look from COVID-19 how they survived. This calls for an enhanced focus on cost management and operational efficiency to safeguard its profit margin and support sustained growth. I try to explain the key performing areas by analyzing ratios also. My next point is the integration of the action system. In the digital world, they also need to digitalize their systems. The proposed migration to the action system represents a critical step towards operational efficiency and cost reduction. These moves promises not only to streamline our operation by consolidating various platforms, but also to offer a scalable solutions that supports our growth ambitions with enhancing service quality. And in conclusion, I want to say in some addressing these strategic areas with focus initiatives, it's vital for VAL's path to recovery and growth. By tackling each challenges head on, we can ensure a robust profitability future for our company. Thank you. Next, I will hand over to the Harish. Harish, unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Hello everyone. So I'm here to do the SWOT analysis of VAL accommodations. And so basically what is a SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is like a combination of both the internal resources and the external resources combined. And from these resources, we can find out what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and the threats we have for the VAL accommodations. So regarding the strengths of our company, we have industry experience. As my colleagues previously said, VAL accommodation has been in the country, has been in the business for more than 30 years. So they have a very good industrial experience and they know if some problem arises from experience that how to solve it. As Albert Einstein have already said, experience is the only teacher. And the next one is province-wide presence. So VAL accommodation has properties all over Ontario. So why do you think this is a strength? Like because let's say that you are from Waterloo and I'm from Toronto, and VAL has its main branch in Toronto, sorry. So once you visit Toronto and you stay in VAL accommodations and you go back home to Waterloo, and then also you see VAL accommodation. So with that you can get the comfort of everywhere in the same accommodation. So once we have tried VAL, you know that it's good. So when you travel to a place that you don't know, you can blindly trust VAL and stay in here. So that would be a major strength for the business. And the management team. Uh, well, like said, during the COVID times, and even though during high cost and low customer service and the seasonal fluctuations, everything, VAL continued to stay in the business. The main reason for this is because of the management team. So if the management team can do such a beautiful work during a time of crisis like this, then imagine what they could do during normal times. And let's get into weaknesses. So the weaknesses are the cost structure and price, payroll and platform subscriptions, which have been already explained in detail by my colleagues. And the opportunities is the employment market. So even though currently we are paying overtime fees to the employees, the employment market is returning back. And in those times, if we hire lots of people, then we can cut down on the overtime cost and the laundry machine. Well, as Akin already said, it's good for VAL to invest in a laundry machine if they are planning to go ahead and use this as another source of income revenue. And the long-term asset Aurora, which we will discuss in the next slide. Threats, seasonal fluctuations. Since it's the hotel business, people mostly go out to hotels in summers because in winter they mostly tend to stay home. So this will be a threat for us, and we have to make sure that we do something to manage the operating costs we incur during the winter times and the housing market competitors. So currently we are getting 65 and 35 ratio with our housing providers, but our competitors are in the are smelling blood in the water, like they are offering like 70-30 percentage. And let's next get into Aurora. So as we have already seen with the Aurora, there is a like different investment rates, so different interest rates with different banks. So our recommendation is to go with CIBC because even though CIBC um, uh, doesn't offer a full like 100% loan, even though you require a 10% down payment, it's like for example, let's just see the numbers. So when you take a loan from TD, you will be paying around $225,000, $225,000 per month. And if you take it in CIBC, it's like 175,000. So it's around a $50,000 per month difference. So which converts to around 22% return. So 22% difference. So if the founders of the VAL and their family can get a return of 22% for their provincial fund, then they can sure go ahead with the TD. But since it's impossible to get a 22% return for the time, the best one is to go with the CABC since it saves a ton for us in the interest. And let's get into the conclusion. So based on all this, we have discussed the challenges faced by the company and what are the strategic plannings done and how the earnings have been decreasing in the past and what are the operational difficulties faced by us and the cash flow trials and all those things. And for each and every section of this challenge, um, the appropriate solutions has been addressed by me and my team. And the new leadership initiative is a good one to go with the new CEO. There will be a lot of new rules and new style of management, which will be helpful for the company. And the path to financial success is generally just if you follow the step-by-step guide given in this report, there is a really high possibility for VAL to succeed. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.